Welcome to Let's Talk News Now. In case you cannot tell, we're still in Las Vegas.
Yes, we are.
We're inside the Riviera, but actually what looks like we transported to London is not London at all. It is rather the Queen Victoria pub here in the Riviera.
Yes.
We are having so much fun, and obviously this was all arranged by my co-host and Brit herself, Ella Roberts. All right,
Yes.
so when you come here, you've often said to me, this feels like home.
Yeah, like home away from home. It obviously isn't home, but it's nice because I get to hear English accents, and I get to hear the football, which you guys call soccer, but the rest of the world calls it football. But I like the commentators, and they have like English accents, and like the bartenders and some of the servers, and even some of the customers actually come from England and they come here. So it's nice. It's nice to be able to. And the back wall actually has like the English skyline, even though it's not to scale because some of those buildings are actually far away from each other. But you know, you kind of get the feel for it.
So you get the feel. Now, what about throwing a dart?
I don't play darts because for some reason I have this fear that it will kind of go and then come back into my eye. So I'm like, no.
Okay, it's a dart, not a boomerang. Okay. All right, next thing. Well, what about tea?
Yes, you can get tea here, but why come to a pub in Vegas to get tea? I mean, come on.
But do you drink a lot of tea?
Not really. I like to drink it cold. So
Okay.
what I'll do is I'll let it cool down, stick some lemon and some sugar in it.
All right, and what about having a pint of beer?
Personally, I don't drink pints. I don't drink beer, but I remember a friend.
I just wonder, what kind of Brit are you? You don't.
I live there, okay?
Okay. you don't drink tea. You don't drink a pint, and
I do drink tea. I just don't drink
you
it
don't
as
throw a
often.
dart.
Yeah, but you know what? Funny. With beer, not the biggest fan, but a friend of mine, we would go out to bars and not every day and not do different bars in the night. But anyway, we would see people drinking beer, and it was always so refreshing looking. And so we decided one day we're gonna order one.
Right.
We're like 4 sips into it, we're like, I don't really like this. So we decided to spice it up with a bit of Diet Coke.
Nice. What a way to
couldn't
destroy
finish it.
I don't even finish the story. You've ruined a perfectly good beer. A couple things here in the news that are going on. I spotted just this last week. If it's feeling a little warm to you in mid-May,
Just a tad.
Yeah, just a tad. Don't be surprised, because this is by and far, according to all authorities, this is the warmest April and May in history of the
Really?
entire world. Yes, this is it. This is, and since we're recording temperatures and so on, this April and May is actually the warmest April, May of all time.
In Vegas or
No.
ever?
Ever.
Wow.
Right. No.
Okay.
Period. And that's, I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that adds credence to the global warming theory. I don't know much about it, and I really don't. It's too much for my brain.
Right, to try and process.
To try and process
Is it real?
all of that.
Yeah.
But what is going on, and what is heating up, is a political season.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
it is.
So now it's very, very, very clear that Mitt Romney and Barack Obama will be the two primary candidates. There are some independent candidates and so on out there, but the ones you're going to be hearing the most
Sticking
about.
it out, you know.
Yeah, they're going, yes. Okay, yes, again, no comment about that. But what has been interesting is the way that some of the swing states are starting to fall. Like Virginia is supposed to be a swing state. And they're saying right now that's actually, leaning to Barack Obama. And then Florida is going to be another huge swing state. It always is. There's a lot of electoral votes for it. And right now they're saying that could actually, Romney could be slightly ahead in that state.
Right.
So obviously it's going to be a big campaign year, and there's going to be a lot of fighting, and there's going to be a lot of politics and so on. And I don't know if we're probably not going to dedicate a whole bunch of time to it, but just to ignore it like it doesn't exist.
No.
I mean, if you really want to get up in the morning and watch all that type of news, then there's plenty of other stations that'll talk at you. But what we're going to do is try and include you and talk about things that you're talking about.
Absolutely.
One of the other things is, well, actually, I got a couple other things we're going to be talking about. But the most important at this moment, is our next guest.
Yay!
And that is that
I'm
we
looking
have
forward to Laugh.
Well, exactly. From the Laugh Factory, legendary comedian Harry Basil.
Yeah.
Harry Basil is going to be on the show. We're going to be talking about comedy and the way it's evolved here throughout Las Vegas.